Good morning. It's Wednesday. It's the 24th of June, 2026. So much is going on, so much is happening, and we're seeing that the light is exposing the darkness. Sometimes the darkness has been there I've always said the darkness has been there all along, but sometimes we get a few surprises. And I had a big surprise yesterday from a very dear friend of mine that I've known for over 30 years, and I've been to a number of their family weddings. They live in North London, and they're Jewish. Never had a problem with them before, ever. Amazing, amazing family. Yesterday, I took a phone call from them asking me how I was getting on. Now, I thought it was unusual to get this phone call at this time, but I said, yeah, things are good. He said, I've been watching your videos. I said, good. I said, what are your thoughts? He said, you seem to forget something. Us Jews. Now, I've always regarded him as what I call a good Jew. A very good person. He said to me, you forget one thing. We control everything. We control the money. We control the courts. We control everything. Doesn't matter what you say. We're in control of everything. I said, maybe you were. Oh, no, he said, no. We still are. He said, you and your videos, they're nothing more than a little mosquito that will swat away. I went, really? I said, is that what you really think? He said, no, he said, we just swat you away and in the end we wipe you out. I said, really? I said, I might hang about, actually, give you some malaria. Bit of a shock for me, that one, because these people I've known for a very, very long time. I've never ever seen this side of them, ever. It's amazing when you put something out there, you create a reaction. That reaction was not the reaction I expected, because I always thought that they were good Jews. But the light is exposing the darkness. The darkness has always been there. And now we can see it. The light is shining in a very dark place, and they don't like it. Good morning, Drew.
Good morning, Charlie. Good morning, everyone. My first story, President Trump has arrived at the NATO Summit as tensions remain high in the Middle East despite a fragile ceasefire between Israel and Iran. The summit is expected to focus on regional security, NATO defence commitments and the next phase of diplomatic efforts, whilst both Israel and Iran continue to accuse each other of violating the ceasefire agreement again. Trump has urged both sides to maintain the truce and avoid further escalation.
Well, Trump is over there for a purpose. The NATO's days are over. NATO was there as a peacekeeping force. That's what it was created for. Many, many years ago, but it's become an aggressor over the years. And this is why Trump will end NATO's control, their rule, because very simply, Ukraine was never, ever a part of NATO, but it wanted to be a part. So why was NATO even involved? It was because there are certain influences out there that forced it to happen. These are the warmongers. These are the people that make money out of war. So NATO got involved in a war it was never, ever a part of. And there's many people out there, many people who are watching this now, who know people who get involved in stuff that's none of their business. And the world is full of busybodies, and NATO is another busybody. My next story made me smile. Elon Musk. What a character. He's put out there that if we have solar panels in space, they're far more effective. The minute I saw that, I had a little laugh. Solar panels in space. This is to wake up the thick boys and the thick girls. Because going back 150 years ago, Nikola Tesla worked out that you can take free energy from space. Obviously, Elon Musk's brain is preparing you for the fact that we can get cheap energy from space so that you're prepared for what's to come. And we'll go back to what Nikola Tesla found out, that we can take all the energy we need to look after us in our houses from space for free. This is why spires were built on churches. This is why buildings were shaped like synagogues are built the same way. People never question why. It's because that you can take energy out of the ether. Not with a solar panel in space, but it's just preparing your mind for free energy on its way. Things are changing, and things are changing fast. Keep your eyes and ears open. It's going to be fun. Drew.
Next up, President Donald Trump says his administration is working on a national right to carry law that would allow concealed carry permits to be recognised across all 50 states. Speaking at an NRA event, Trump said the proposal is aimed at strengthening Second Amendment rights. The legislation would require approval from Congress before becoming law. God, we need a bit of that over here in the UK, Charlie.
Don't you just. And the reason that the right to carry is not so that you can go and kill people. That's not what it was put in place for, and it still isn't. It's there to hold corrupt governments accountable. And in the UK, because there is no right to carry, the levels of corruption in government and mainstream media, they're part of it, and the judicial system has got out of hand. If you were able to carry guns in the UK, these people wouldn't do half the stuff they've done and get away with it. Because at the moment, London is the knife and rape capital of the world. But you're not allowed to carry a gun. A little bit of common sense is needed here. There's a lot going on right now. So just be careful, because the right to carry was never about killing people. It was about holding corrupt governments and media accountable, and in the right possible way. My final story is just a little bit of humour. We mentioned this before. This is the 24th of June, 2026. We've got 10 days until the 4th of July. Will there be 10 days of darkness? And what does that mean? I'll leave you with that thought. For more, you'll see us on the Insiders Club this evening. We look forward to seeing you there. Have a wonderful day. We'll see you this evening. Bye-bye for now.
Bye-bye.
So if you want to know the truth, come to charlieward.com and see real news daily. And join the Insiders Club, which is live on Wednesdays and Saturdays.
Global tensions are rising, markets are unstable, and currencies keep losing value. While governments print more money, smart investors are moving into physical gold and silver, assets that have protected wealth for centuries. That's why more people are turning to Charlie's Gold to secure their future before the next financial shakeup hits. Don't leave your wealth exposed. Own something real. Own gold and silver. Visit charlies.gold today.